This is The Experience.
Good afternoon, everybody. Hey there, hi there, hello there. You're as welcome as can be.
Hi, I'm Nancy McCann. Welcome to Friday Night Live on The Experience.
Welcome, everybody. It's Fat Jack's Comic Crypt. Brendan, Al, Jason, hanging out.
There I am. Welcome back to Kickin' It with Onrie, folks. I am your host, Onrie Kompan. It's great to be here with you guys.
So we are going to talk about books that are in stores this week.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Mishmash.
Hello, and welcome to the Black Comics Universe, presented by Peep Game Comics.
And you gotta love it that the first people in the minute to skim it are creators.
Up, everybody! Welcome to another Wednesday Warriors. My name is Joey Galvez, and this is my pal Ambrosia.
Hey, everybody! Welcome to Space Cadet.
Hey!
What's up?
Welcome, everyone, for another episode of I Must Ask You a Question.
Hi, everybody, welcome to Nerd News Now.
Hey, this is Rex. Welcome to Comic Collectibles.
Hey, hello, all you happy people. Welcome to the Dan Wickline Show.
Hi, everybody, and welcome. This is the crazy show that we do on Thursdays called What's in the Box?
What's in the box?
Comic culture and sales.
For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in! You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show. I'm your host, Onrie Kompan. It is so great to be back with you guys. This week has been incredibly busy. Chris, I got you on that marks. No worries. I'll pull it out for you in just a moment here. I am currently trying to get a job position, which I have just found out is going to keep me very much ingrained in the territory of live sales. Nothing is there yet. I still have like a couple interviews to go through. But my fingers are crossed super tight because this is a job I've coveted for a very long time, and just a wonderful opportunity for me in my career. And it's all just kind of coming together at a very opportune time in my life. And so this is why I have not been on the show as much. And aside from that, I've also been working on Shin a lot. Hunter and Destroyer 2 is coming together magnificently. I just finished sending over lettering edits over to my letterer, who is going to be, just looking everything over and, making all the changes. And I guess I can announce it here first. I have decided to bring on another editor to kind of be a second pair of eyes for me. As I get to the final moment of production and send everything off to the printer, I want to make sure that I didn't miss anything. And so I am going to be bringing on Chuck Pino to help edit me on Shin from here onward. And I just sent him books this week, so I'm just kind of getting everything together with the lettering, and then Chuck's going to look it over. And then as of Hunter and Destroyer 3 and 4, he's going to be coming on as my editor to help me get through the rest of the series and just make sure that everything goes to the way Dak and I planned it. So really exciting time right now. And Warline is coming together as well. We're almost halfway done with issue 1, and I just got colors today. Guys, I'm telling you, the colors on Warline are going to totally just your socks are gonna blow off your feet. It's gonna be crazy. You guys are gonna absolutely love this book. I cannot wait to show you guys Warline. This colors is moving fast. Everybody's working hard, and I'm really, really blessed and lucky to be able to do this. That I get to wake up every morning and say I get to make and sell comics. What greater gift is there in life, right? All right. Well, anyway, you guys aren't here to hear about my sappy, sad story moments, but that EXP commercial thing, that really got me emotional, you know? I was going to cry, but I promised myself I wouldn't, and I kind of don't have a soul, so it's like, you know, I don't know. My tears are spent. I don't know why it's funny. It's not. But anyway, here's the deal, guys. You spend $25 with me, you get to spin the wheel of fish snicket. And get fish snicket. If you would have spun the wheel, you would have gotten a free indie comic just now. Spend $50 with me tonight. As always, I'm going to hook you up with free shipping. That's what I'm all about. Hooking you guys up with deals. I want you to build a box. Let's save the environment together. The more comics we sell, the less stuff I have to ship. I can just throw it all in one big box and send it out to you. Speaking of that, I just received all of the stuff that Afua and I had sold on the special that we had on the EXP a couple weeks ago. So if you're still waiting for your stuff, just wait longer. Afua is sending out, she wanted to prepare thank you cards for all of the people who supported her. And so most of you guys who saw that show don't realize just how personal Afua's collection is to her. This is the stuff that she's worked on, that she's held on to for a long time, and she's now finally like letting it go. So just hang tight a little bit longer. She's sending out cards, special individualized cards for everyone who supported her, and she's sending it out tomorrow, along with maybe a book or two that we may have missed. So I should have everything very early next week. I promise you guys, the second I have everything, it's all going out. A lot of you guys have received your orders. Some of my bigger buyers still haven't gotten their stuff yet. That's because I'm waiting to send your stuff with the Fua stuff so that we can just get it all together in one big box, and that's it. All right, so just hang tight with me. We're almost there. In the meantime, though, I got some really great comics, and I got really great deals on everything. I just picked out some really, really beautiful stuff over the last 2 weeks. You know, when I'm in this transitional period where I can't shop with you guys, another thing I've been doing is going out and buying comics. I've been spending a lot of time visiting my local comic shops and just perusing and picking up stuff. I've also put myself on a personal mission, and I'm going to collect every single issue of Amazing Spider-Man. I'm talking from where we are currently all the way down to Amazing Fantasy 15. That is my dream. So I figured if I don't start doing it now, I'll never do it. So, and it gives me a reason to go out there and buy more stuff for you guys too. So let's start with what we got here at the bottom. And I'm going to check the comments here because it looks like I've been all over the place. Wonder Woman Condition. What's going on? Tom, how you doing? All right. Tom, I will get to you on the Wonder Woman. Sorry about that. Here, so here's the Wonder Woman. I have issue 216. I'm going to say this is... I'm going to say it's a very good find, just because there's some ticks on the side here. And, you know, there's no, like, serious... It's, you know, it needs a pressing and a cleaning. But, you know, this is I'm going to say, the most you're going to get out of this is a fine. Maybe a fine plus if you can, you know, if you press it out. But, I mean, I'm no expert on this. Wonder Woman 216 is going for only $6. So let me know if you want to take that. And first book I got here is Incredible Hulk 344. This is Todd McFarlane on Hulk. I think this is his first issue, which is what makes this book really special. This is going to go for $25 today. Incredible Hulk 344. Todd McFarlane has a very significant influence over some of the stuff that is in the collection tonight, including one of our FOMO books. Yeah, it probably is. It probably is. I always like to keep people's expectations real. If it's a really nice copy of a book, then I'll let you guys know, hey, it's a great copy. And by the way, guys, we are in the presence of Tom Hutchison of Big Dog Inc. Big Dog Inc. is doing some of the most, you know, forward-moving stuff in independent comics today. Tom recently had a successful Kickstarter for his Critter action figure, And that was a huge triumphant moment for creator-owned comic book publishers, because we have always been operating on such a micro level, and we continue to do so, that getting into licensing is always a tricky thing. And here's Tom. He doesn't care about it. He's still going to make it happen anyway. And when you see somebody that is willing to take that risk and make that thing happen, it gets you to think to yourself, hey, maybe if I apply myself the same way Tom does, maybe I can find some similar measure of success. Not exactly what Tom got, because what Tom built and what he is building is something of his own, design. And it's really great to see other creators doing this and succeeding. We want each other to succeed. So, really great to have you, Tom, and got a lot of respect for you, brother. All right. Now, over here, we got Iron Man 219. Schwing, schwing, schwing. All right, this is the first appearance of the Ghost. And this is going to go for just $10. $10 for the first appearance of the Ghost. Of the Ghost. All right, next book we got here is a newsstand copy of Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man, number 37. That's going to go for $10 as well. And we got the Swarm here. He's the main villain. He's also in issue 36, which we'll have for sale later tonight. The Mark Jewelers edition of this book, which is what we call newsstand, I guess. Mark Jewelers is like another name for newsstand edition. So at least that's my understanding of it. So Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man, the Mark Jewelers edition seems to have had a more rare printing, and that drives up the price. If it were a direct edition, that book would be worth about $3. So it's pretty crazy how the newsstand edition books tend to go up in value a little bit more. Mainly, I think, because of like wear and tear. So typically when comics are sold at newsstands, they're not as taken care of as when they're sold through the direct market, when a dealer is going to actually take the product and make sure it's bagged and boarded, or make sure that it's that dealers tend to take better care of their stuff than a newspaper stand, and plus their kids who are just ripping stuff up. So getting these books is okay. Jewelers Edition is a military release. Thank you. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. I didn't know it was a military. Every single time I look up prices, and I'm like looking at newsstand and it says Mark Jewelers. So does that mean that that's how those comics were also distributed, or does that just mean that it's its own thing and there's newsstand and then there's that? So let me know, Tom, because I'm always looking to learn. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm not the expert. I'm here to just show you guys what I have. And if you know more than me, that's okay. That's how I learn. All right. The next book we got here is Fantastic Four 209. This is the first appearance of Herbie the Robot. Go figure. And it's only going for $10. Great book. I love this. The next book I got here is Captain America number 102. This is a pretty beat up copy, and it's marked at the top. Chris signed his name on it. Captain America 102, and it's fair condition. I think you're probably looking at, if I had to number this, probably like somewhere between a 2.5 and a 3.5, maybe. I don't know. It could come back at 1.5. I don't know. But this is going to go for just $20. $20 on Captain America 102. Again, this is just me being honest, and I'm not no expert on grading. Oh, absolutely. Oh, okay. No, Chris, I am not a CGC expert at all. I don't know anything at all. I plead the fifth when it comes to being a CGC expert. I do not know anything at all. And thank you, guys, for telling me. So now I know that Mark Jewelers is an ad that shows up in the book, and that's the difference between that and a different stand. All right. Thank you for clarifying that, because it would have been really embarrassing if I kept thinking that Mark Jewelers and newsstand meant the same thing. We all learned something new here. It's fantastic. All right. The next book we have here is Captain Marvel number 34, First Appearance of Nitro. This is going to be a very fine. I just sold a copy of this on my first Whatnot episode. Oh, God. If you guys didn't show up for that last week, boy, did I get kicked in the groin over on that app. But it's going to happen again this weekend because I'm going to start doing dollar auctions. So I sold a set of Maximum Carnage books that were like all very fine pluses for like $75. And someone got this book, which is going for $20 right now for only like $15 last week. It's crazy. So this is the first appearance of Nitro. This is going to go for $20. Call it as you see it. I got you covered. Next book we got here is a very fine newsstand for Avengers number 192, Peril in Pittsburgh. That's going to go for $15. And then I got Spawn number 9. This is the first appearance of Angela. It's going to go for $20. This is a really nice cover. More Mark Jewelers. What's up, Adam? How you doing, man? All right, this next book is Strange Love Adventures number 1. This is the first appearance of Eagly from Peacemaker in a comic, and it's going to go for $20 tonight. $20 on this. And this is just like a bunch of short stories. They're all Valentine's Day. It just came out, but it is the first appearance of Eagly. And that's why I grabbed it. And anytime I see it, I'm going to grab it. All right, next book I got here is New Teen Titans number 1 by Marv Wolfman and George Perez. That's going to go for $10. It is a very fine. Oh, cool. Awesome. I will be on Whatnot on Saturdays from now on, and I'm trying to learn the platform as quickly as I can. So I tend to notice that auctions tend to work better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just grab a box on Saturday, and I'm going to start dollar auctions on each book. And whatever auctions take, they'll take. If no one, bids on them, then we just kind of move on. So I'm not going to be preloading items. I'll be loading them up as we start the auction and just kind of go from there. And we're going to do things a lot more chill. So you guys are actually going to get to see, rather than look at the whole rack like we do on Kickin, it's going to be, just one book at a time. And that's going to allow me to kind of focus more on uploading and doing stuff. So this setup will be kind of like reversed. So it'll be pretty cool. It'll be very different than what we did last weekend. So I hope to see you guys. Let me see what else we got here. Sorry, I just got some art. I had Anvu is doing a Yisun Shin variant cover for me, and she just turned it in, and it's freaking sick. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Oh my gosh. All right. Next books I got here are Crisis of Infinite Earths number 5. That's going to go for $5. And then I have issue 10. That's going to go for $5 as well. You can get the set for $10. Who is this? I know George Perez is on art, but I think it's Marv Wolfman on writing as well. And then I told you guys about the Wonder Woman 216. I'll show that off one more time so that Tom can still say, hey, my copy's in the same condition. Sorry, I just had to make a joke. Because no one else is right now. The entire world is not laughing right now. Wonder Woman 216, $6. We are worried about Russia. Let me tell you about Russia. Russia is not going to buy Batman 92. You're going to buy Batman 92. All right, now check it out. This is a very early punchline. In fact, I believe this is the first time she appears in like the ongoing Batman, or it could be the issue before it. I don't know. This one's going to go for just $5. Batman 92. Mine's better. A real gut punch right there. No, I'm just kidding. All right, I got The Brave and the Bold, number 138, Batman and Mr. Miracle. You two are the world's greatest escape artists, but not even you can escape my island of doom. A burning death mapped by a mile-high tombstone. This is a really cool looking issue. I like Mr. Miracle, even though I don't really get Mr. Miracle. Well, I understand him better after reading Tom King's run on it, but he's a cool character. I would really like to see them make a movie out of him and do something with it, especially after Peacemaker and how great that was. You know, Peacemaker shows that you can do great stuff with charlatan characters. All right, not DC characters, charlatan characters. All right, Brave and the Bold 138 is going for $10. Call it as you see it. Okay, up top, I got some really great stuff here. So first off, I got Shadow of the Bat, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. Issue 1 is the first appearance of Mr. Zaz. And we got this whole set here. You got Brian Stelfreeze on the covers of these books. You can get all 5 of them for just $15. Shadow of the Bat 1 through 5 for $15. And next up, I got the Vision and Scarlet Witch. I have the full run here. This is issue 1. These are in very fine condition. Issue 2, issue 3, and issue 4. We are going to do this whole set here for $40 today. $40 on Vision and Scarlet Witch, number 1 through 4. Call it as you see it. Lastly, but not leastly, we got this really beautiful Deadpool set here. 4 graphic novels that are brand new. This is brand new stock that I just got in. Deadpool Dark Reign. This is volume 2, and it is going to go for $15. I have volume 3. That's going to go for $15 as well. Actually, it's $16 on this. What Happened in Vegas? That's going to go for $16. And I have Institutionalized. That's going to go for $16. Now, I'm not going to sell you guys these books at cover price. What I'm going to do is, if you buy the whole set, that means all 4 graphic novels, I'll do them all for just $50. $50 on each of these. That's $12.50 per book. I'm basically giving you 50% off each book. Actually, no, less than 50%. I'm sorry. I'm giving you less than 50%. Honor's got to check his math. You guys are going to save 25% off. Sorry. 25% off each book. You get the whole set at 50. Math is hard. Yes, it is. Did I say 50% off? Did I say 25% off? I'm just going to keep going right now before I really lose it. Anyway, that's what we have here. And Chris called a Mark's book. So, Chris, I got you on your Mark's book. Let me sign that for you real quick. And actually, just confirm it before I do it. Yes, I will build the rack. Absolutely. And I guess I'll just give everybody the pitch for Mark's. Mark's is a story of my grandfather's life. And during World War II, he was a Russian Jewish soldier that battled the Nazis. It's a standalone story. There are no sequels or prequels to it. Mark's is going to go for $15. Pick it up. I'll sign it for you right here, right now on the air. Mike, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Good vibes. I love it. All right. Let's build out those. Let's start building this rack out. It's double rack. Double rack of justice. Okay. We got Cloak and Dagger number 6. That's going to go for $3. Number 7. That's going to go for $3. And number 8. That's going to go for $3. Oh, okay. You recommended it to everyone. Okay, good. Good thing I didn't just start signing it. Okay, that's going to be $9 on the Cloak and Daggers. Okay. Next up, I got Fantastic Four number 206. That's going to go for $5. And number 207, that's going to go for $5. 207's right here. And we have 208. That's going to go for $5. That's 15. I will do all 4 of these for $20 if you guys want to do that. You get that first appearance of Herbie right there. Everything for 20 as opposed to 25. Well, not $5 off if you get all those Fantastic Fours. Next set I have here is Excalibur number 1. That's going to go for $10. Number 2, that's going to go for $5. Number 3 is $5. 4 is $5. And 5 is $5. These are all in great shape, really good condition. I'm thinking like near mint here. These are really, really well kept books. So we'd be looking at $30 for the set. I'll actually knock it down to $25 if you guys want. That's Excalibur 1 through 5. You get the whole set. I'll do it for $25. Otherwise, if you get each individual book, its price is marked. It's at the marked price. Next up, I got Lobo, number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Lobo 1 through 4 is going to go for $16. You get all 4 comics for $16. That's $4 a book. And look, guys, look at these covers here. I mean, these are fantastic. Keith Giffen on the writing, Alan Grant, or actually Keith Giffen's on the art, and Alan Grant is on the writing. But Keith, who's actually got quite a dark sense of humor, he's basically Lobo in real life. That's how I would describe Keith Giffen. And I got to hang out with him at a convention before. But I think he's the one who does the plot breakdowns, and then Simon Bisley is the artist. Yes, I sold another set of these, and I just came across it again. Oh, look, there's a Marked for Death ad in there. Steven Seagal. This is actually a pretty good movie. I like Marked for Death. Hey, do you want to come to my house and kill a bunch of people and do jujitsu? That's how I picture Steven Seagal. I'm not good at doing impressions of Steven Seagal, but we got Lobo 1 through 4 going for just $16. Plot breakdowns is actually a lot of work. And, that's really, basically they did this. It sounds like they did this using the classic Marvel method, which is really cool. So Lobo 1 through 4, $16. Call it as you see it. Yes. He was married to her until he taught her tongue jitsu. I don't know what tongue jitsu is, but Okay, I'm going to show you guys one more book, and this one is going to be a FOMO book. I have 2 copies of it. Superman 75 in the polybag sealed. And then I have a second copy that is not sealed, but it has all the contents. So you could just literally reseal it with a heat gun. This is going to go for $15. The sealed one is going to go for $25. All right, guys, we will be back in just a moment after a short commercial break, and I will showcase some more comics. Stay tuned, and I'll be right back.
They say it, and it's true, that everything is getting faster. You're not getting any younger, and time is the single resource that you can never get back or get any more of. So why walk into your local comic shop blind when you can go in laser focused on the best books on the shelf?
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Minute to Skim It. Yeah!
Spend 1 hour with Miss Jen and Bean, and they'll give you rapid-fire reviews of all the new comics hitting stores. Spend less time shopping and more time reading.
This is Provenance of Secrets.
This is The Heathens. I read Wolverine number 17.
Minute to Skim It, every Tuesday at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com to find a store near you.
For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in! You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show.
What's up, everybody? Hope you enjoyed those commercials. I'm really liking what they've done with these commercials, man. I'm like watching them and I'm like, so great being a part of this. Oh my God. Anyway, if you guys are watching right now, do me a favor, like and share this post. Let everybody know you're watching the EXP. We're building up to something really big here. This is basically the ESPN of comics. This is a channel that is designed for comic culture. And it's really a tremendous honor to be a part of this and, to be a part of this great movement. So please do me a favor. We need our viewership up. We need more people watching these shows. Tell your friends. Tell everybody you know to come watch, all of the great programming that we have on the XP. All right. Without further ado, let's get back to slinging some comics and showing you guys some of the cool stuff we have for sale tonight. I'm going to start stop umming, and start owling. Conan the Barbarian. We got issue 102 here. I don't know why, but every time I see a Conan book, my first instinct is to just be like, this is Conan. This is a woman. She's throwing him away. Oh, boy. She's a keeper. Night of the Vampire. Actually, is that a she or is that a he? It's a something. That's issue 103, and then we have issue 112 as well. So all three of these books are going to go for $3 a piece. Got some really beautiful artwork on these books. John Buscema on this stuff. I mean, this is some really wonderful comic work. Really, really great stuff here. Issue 112. Get the whole set for just $9. $9. 3, 3, and 3. You could buy each one individually. I don't care. You can break it up. Let's start moving some comics. Let me know what you guys are looking for too. Get to the chopper. I know you did, Victoria. You're the bestest. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. No, Onrie doesn't do anything at the comedy show. I'm not that funny. I think I would really suck doing stand-up. Unless I was selling comics. That way, if the punchline doesn't stick, which most of the time it probably won't. I'll just be like, and I got Captain Marvel 34 going for $20. First appearance of Nitro. Just saying. No one would ever find that funny. All right. You'd be like, shut up and show me more comics, you moron. Idiot. All right, this is for you Lady Death fans out there, okay? This is some really, really great stuff. If you're a fan of vampires and Buffy and Lady Death, I highly recommend picking up the Vampire Verses from Asylum Press. I have the first 4 issues here. They are all signed by the creator, Frank Forte. There's some really great layouts in this book. It's all black and white, but I read it and I really, really enjoyed the storytelling in this. It's a pretty gruesome book, lots of nudity, lots of other cool vampire sacrificial stuff, which I'm a big fan of. And I just really like the layouts. Like this layout here is really just well thought out. All of this stuff is just, it's not just the storytelling. It's actually how it's being told and how graphic it is. And I actually really appreciate how this book is in black and white. I like that it's in black and white as opposed to full color. I think if it was in full color, it would maybe even look a little too busy at times. But this is just a fantastic read right here. And regardless of anything, it is kind of a collectible thing because, well, not kind of, it is a collectible thing because the guy who publishes this book, he's the lead animator on Bob's Burgers. So that's a popular TV show. This guy's actually in Hollywood working on a TV show. Are you telling me that there's never going to be a point where any of his work gets adapted into, film or TV or anything? There's a chance to get this stuff right now before that's all happened, because here's what I'm doing on these books. $3 per book. You are looking at $12 on this set here of Vampire Versus number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Get them all for just $12. Yeah, man, that's cool. I wish I could go to Swarnfest. I just want to see how it's set up. Brian Pulido is a visionary. Make no mistake about it. That guy is a titan in this industry. Norman, what's up, man? I'm sorry it took me so long to acknowledge you. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us tonight. I appreciate it very much. All you guys, I appreciate all of you. You're all wonderful. I'm so blessed. I'm so freaking blessed. JD's going to come on in a minute and he's going to be like, Onrie, we can't use the word freaking on the EXP. There will be no freaking on the EXP. There's no freaking Captain America 425. Foil embossed cover. You could actually feel his pecs. You really can. Actually, his thighs, his shoulders. You can feel his shoulders. You know that he does all of his pull-ups, push-ups. He's he's all muscle. I wish I could swear, but I can't. We're on the XP. You can't swear on the XP. But you can sell this book for only $5. $5 in Captain America 425. Blinded by the light. We got Captain America 425 for only $5. Don't be a douche. Should buy this book for $5. All right. Cool Captain America cover. Appreciate that, Mr. Agusa. No, I don't have that. I'll buy it tomorrow morning for you. Just going to grab a Slim Jim and throw it inside like a little bag and be like, hey, I got it, but it doesn't have the box. If you want, I can print one up for you, but it's going to cost $15. That's actually what I'm going to do. I should just do that and start selling along. I'm literally going to just buy like a bunch of Slim Jims and like put them inside like a sealable container that looks just like that and then start selling them for like $15. It'd be like selling beef jerky, reselling beef jerky. It's genius. I just totally, gosh, guys, I'm a visionary. I'm telling you. The ideas up here are not nearly as good as the Joker Showcase 1994 number 2. Going for only $2. $2 on this. That's a steal. And we got Avengers 393 going for $4. $4 on Avengers 393. Kind of looks like Rob Liefeld on the cover, but it's actually Ed Baines. This is some early work of his. And his style really changed over time, but the earlier stuff he did really kind of has a Liefeld look to it. What independents do we have tonight? So I showed you the Vampire Verses. I highly recommend grabbing that book. I got something else too that I think you'd like, Adam. I just picked this up over at NWI Comic Con. Did you get Nightwolf too? Because I have some Nightwolf here. I'll tell you that in a second. Give me a moment. This is actually put off for my show for tomorrow night on CBSN, but I figured if you're here right now, why not? My man Gavin Smith did this with James Maddox, who is the writer. It's basically like a kung fu action story graphic novel. It's really good. They're both signed, and they're both going to go for $30 a piece. I got volumes 1 and 2. Volume 1 is a pure love letter to martial arts films. Dead Legends is full of intrigue, tension, a great cast of characters, and brutal action that never lets up. And that quote was said by Matthew Rosenberg, who did Hawkeye and Uncanny X-Men. And that's actually this is volume 2. This is volume 1 right here. So here's the story. A widow seeking revenge, a mysterious woman in red, a tournament to the death. When combatants enter the centuries-old Dead Legends tournament, their lives become an adrenaline-heavy struggle for survival. But one fighter, Yan Nakamura, has entered with an agenda, and being named champion is the last thing on her mind. The best martial arts in the world go to war in a story of brutal battles, hidden legacies, and a bloody race against time. These guys did their book on Kickstarter, and they weren't able to finance it. Like, they didn't make their goal. And yet, they didn't just get this book done. They got a second volume done, which is a testament to, if you really want your book to exist, all you got to do is just make it happen. If it doesn't work out on Kickstarter, that doesn't mean you lost. That doesn't mean you can't do it anymore. It just means you have to figure out how to break through that firewall, that next firewall. To see that Gavin has managed to do this is an incredible inspiration to me. He is really picking up with his art career right now. He's doing stuff for IDW. He's doing, I think, interiors or variant covers for them right now. And I remember him just starting out as an indie guy, and he's really working his way up the ranks and really paving his way into the industry. It's really, really wonderful. So they managed to get this published by Wave Blue World. Both these books are signed by Mr. Smith, Gavin Smith, the artist. He signs them on the inside cover here, and get them both for $60. Each individual one is going to go for $30. Let me know if you're interested, and you'll get free shipping on that too, plus a spin at the wheel. So I think this is volume 2. Dead Legends volume 1 and 2. That's the indie I have right now. And then we got Nightwolf. I still have 3 copies of the first trade going for $30. We got Nightwolf is basically like Teen Wolf meets Game of Thrones kind of a thing. And, by way of Buffy. It's really, really great. It's about this kid who's in high school, and he finds out that he's a werewolf. And everything in his life just goes nuts, and it gets really dark, and like everybody gets killed, and then he's like trying to figure out what's going on. And it's a really great series. So Nightwolf issues 1 through 5 are actually, I think this is issues 1 through 4 are in here. Yeah, that's issues 1 through 4. And then we have issue 5. So the first trade is going to go for $30 today. We have 3 copies of it left. And then I have 4 copies of issue 5 going for $5 a piece. That comes with the bookmark as well. So I highly recommend picking up Nightwolf if you haven't yet. This is a really great independent comic book series. Highly recommend it. And let's see what else we got here. I got Magic the Gathering number 4. This is actually written by my buddy Matt Forbeck. He's a good guy. This is going to go for $3. And then I got Magic the Gathering, the Shadow Mage number 2. That's going to go for $3 as well. The Magic books for $6. You want to take You want to take the Nightwolf set, Mike? Let me know if you want to grab the Nightwolves, or were you talking about Dead Legends? Let me know what you want to grab there. That's going to go for $6, Norman. It's Wonder Woman 216, sir. It's going to go for $6. Let me know if you're interested. Okay, great. Okay, so we got a bunch of questions here. All right, so Mike, you want volume 1 of the Nightwolf? Did you want to throw on issue 5 as well? I think you said. Okay, so you wanted just the one book. Are we talking about the graphic novel at 30 or issue 5 at 5? Let me know. I just want to make sure I got you down right. So it'd be 30 with just the graphic novel, 35 with issue 5 as well. Dead Legends is the martial arts book, and it's a 2-part graphic novel. I'm selling each of these for $30. They are signed by the artist. His name is Gavin Smith, and this is basically a kung fu, like Mortal Kombat style book. It's really cool. And the guy who drew it is a really nice guy. I got a lot of respect for him. So we're doing 30 and 30. That's 60 on the set. 60 on the set for Dead Legends, volumes 1 and 2. Adam Skinner, you were asking about Vampire Versus. I have issues 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's $3 a piece. These are each marked by the creator, Frank Forte. So they're all signed. You got 4 signed comics for $12. That's a steal. That's a steal. Absolute steal on Vampire Versus 1 through 4. I'll check the comments here, see what's going on. Okay, so you just want issue 5. Okay, so I got you on issue 5. And Norman is taking the Wonder Woman. And that's it. Okay. Mike, Norman, I salute you both. Thank you so much for your business. You guys rock. Thank you. All right. I'm going to replace that Wonder Woman with another Wonder Woman. I have Wonder Woman 218 now going for $6 as well. 218 going for $6. $6. Call it as you see it. Dead Legends Volume 1 is off to Adam Skinner. Okay, thank you, Adam. You got a spin at the wheel. Sorry. All right. You get a $5 credit, man. You can use that at any point, Adam. I can just apply it to your bill, where you can save it up and use it at a different point. Up to you. Yeah, I sell my books too, of course, Norman. Did you want me to pitch you my books? Let me do it. Why not? Okay, so this is Yisun Shin. This is my creator-owned series. It's about a Korean admiral that battled the Japanese in the 1500s. He was outnumbered 10-1, and he beat them 23 times in a row and never lost a single battle. It's all based on a true story, and I got a deal for you guys. If you buy issues 1, 2, 3, and 4 of Yisun Shin, I will sell you all 4 books for only $10, and I'll sign each copy for you right here, right now on Kickin It. Yisun Shin's a trilogy of books. That means we're going to have 12 issues in total, broken up into 3 4-issue story arcs, okay? So this is Fallen Avenger. It is actually the sequel to Warrior and Defender. So think of this like Star Wars. This is A New Hope. This is The Empire Strikes Back. Fallen Avenger takes place 5 years after the events that unfold in Warrior and Defender, and it leads up to one of Yisun Shin's greatest battles in history, where he had only 12 ships and he was up against the entire Japanese Navy. And in 2 hours, he killed 18,000 samurai and beheaded the enemy commander and hung his head on the mast of his ship and said, "We will attack again." And by the end of that battle, the Japanese had lost all taste for combat. They wanted to get the hell out of Korea. It was absolutely insane. He was He was the commander of one of the 4 greatest naval battles ever fought in world history, and very much like what's going on in Russia and Ukraine right now was very much what Korea was facing with Japan. They were that outnumbered, and this guy managed to basically beat back the samurai, who were the strongest military in the world at the time. I mean, these guys were beating the crap out of each other for hundreds of years, and they had a very strong military, and then on top of that, they got weapons, they got rifles, and that gave them a major advantage over Korea. So Yisun Shin is a real person who actually existed, and he basically saved his country. And it's a really amazing story, and something I think we can all find inspiration from, especially with what we're going through right now. So we got Fallen Avenger 1 through 4 going for just $10. You can get the first 8 single issues for $20, and then I have issue 9 right here. This is our latest book. This is going to go for just $3. Issue 10 will be coming out soon. But if you want to do this right now, you can buy all 9 comics for just $23. And I'll sign them for you on the air because that's what I do on Kickin It. Next book I got here, you're going to really love this, is The Trade of Yisun Shin. And the first graphic novel actually has a foreword by Stan Lee in it. That's right, I got to meet Stan Lee, and he wrote the foreword to my book. It was so wonderful meeting Stan Lee, and I write all about it in the back. There's over 50 pages of bonus content in here, director's cut material, interviews with our creative team, and character profiles in the back. This is going to go for $25. And then I have volume 2 right here, Fallen Avenger. That collects issues 5 through 8 and also has over 50 pages of bonus content in it as well. And if you decide you want to get the Fallen Avenger graphic novel, along with the Warrior and Defender graphic novel, rather than making the pair 50, I will make the pair 45 right now. So I'll do them both for $45, knock $5 off. So let me know if you want to do this. Do the ad for Yisun Shin. I know I want to just make one so I don't have to repeat myself all the time, because I feel like a lot of my regulars, they've heard the Yisun Shin pitch so many times that I feel like when I'm pitching Yisun Shin, it's like I've heard this already. So I always try and make it as quick as I can so that I can move on and start showcasing other stuff. Like Doctor Strange number 77, which is going to go for $8. Number 78, which is going for $8. Number 79, $8 on that. And then we have issue 83 going for $8. These covers are really, really dope. I really dig these. And Doctor Strange has such a different look here. It's like he ditched his beard and is now wearing sunglasses and has longer hair. It's a very different look for Doctor Strange. I don't know what Marvel was thinking, but maybe it was somebody else as Doctor Strange. I've never read these books, so I couldn't tell you. But I'm going to do the whole set here for $32. So that's $8 a pop, $32 total on that set. Call it as you see it. 1 through 4 on Eastern Shin is sold. Thank you very much, Norman. I appreciate that. I will sign your books for you right here, right now. So what it's all about, guys, the experience. How cool is it to buy comics live on a broadcast and have them signed by the creator for you on the spot? There is actually a service out there called Video Authenticity, VOA. And what they do is they'll grade your books based on video authenticity, which is really, really cool. This is cutting edge technology here, guys. This is the next big thing. So here you go. That is issue 1 signed. Issue 2 is signed in the upper left corner. Issue 3, upper left. And issue 4, upper left. Dak always used to tell me, you never leave enough room for me to sign. And I was like, there's room everywhere. And he's like, yeah, but I just, my signature is really big. So I thought that was really funny. We had a good, we always made jokes like that. Thank you, Norman. I appreciate that very much. You were $10 away from a spin, sir. Okay. Next up, I got Han Solo #1, the blank sketch variant here. That's going to go for $10. You can have an artist draw something original for you. Who knows? I might do that. Just have someone I really appreciate do a sketch for me of Han Solo or something. And then I got Han Solo #1. This is a really cool cover here. That's going to go for just $5. $5 on Han Solo. And we're going to take another commercial break in just a moment here. We got 2 minutes before we're going to go to break. And we're going to keep kicking it. I got so much stuff to go through still. So we still got plenty of time to build out those racks. Next set I got here, and I guess this is going to be one of the last I do. I have Marvel Team Up 85. This is Spider-Man teaming up with Shang-Chi, Black Widow, and Nick Fury. It's a foursome of destruction. They're fighting the Silver Samurai, which is pretty cool. This is going to go for $5. And then I got issue 86, where Spider-Man teams up with the Guardians of the Galaxy. That's going to go for $5 as well. Then I have issue 87 with the Black Panther. That's going to go for $5 as well. And then I got issue 122, Spider-Man and the Man-Thing. That's going to go for $10. We got Ed Hannigan and Al Milgrom on that. So we are looking at this set at $25. $25 on this set. $25 on this set. Call it as you see it. And we are going to be back in just a moment after a commercial break. We're getting to that 10 o'clock moment here. But stay tuned. We'll be back. And we're going to keep building out this rack. And then we're going to build out the other rack. And we're going to have a wonderful evening. So stick around. Best is yet to come.
They say it, and it's true, that everything is getting faster, you're not getting any younger, and time is the single resource that you can never get back or get any more of. So why walk into your local comic shop blind when you can go in laser focused on the best books on the shelf?
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Minute to Skim It. Yeah!
Spend 1 hour with Miss Jen and Bean, and they'll give you rapid-fire reviews of all the new comics hitting stores. Spend less time shopping and more time reading.
This is Provenance of Secrets.
This is The Heathens. I read Wolverine number 17.
Minute to Skim It, every Tuesday at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
Alright. Hi, I'm Travis, King of Source Point, and you're watching The Experience.
For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in! You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show.
I love my intro. That is cool. Sorry. I'm falling in love with myself here. That's a really bad thing. Not supposed to give yourself compliments. You're supposed to give your customers compliments. That's the rule of sales. Oh, yes, that's right. We're doing virtual signings tomorrow. I forgot I did that show. All right, let's see. Who do we have on for tomorrow? I still have to confirm our guests, and I hope that they're still set for tomorrow. Let's see here. We got Russell Nolte and Andrea Lorenzo Molinari. So I'm going to have to make sure these guys are available, and I'm pretty sure they are. Yes, see, self-love is important, but it can blind you to things sometimes. But yes, tentatively, we got Russell Nolte and Andrea Molinari, who is with Scout. He is one of their writers. He creates a series called The Shepherd. And Russell Nolte, you guys may know who he is. He's a very successful writer and publisher from Wannabe Press, and he puts out these wonderful books. We actually have some of them for sale right now. I've actually listed one of them on my eBay store, Monsters and Other Scary Shish Kebab. Check that out. That's a great book. And he's doing a Kickstarter right now for, I think, Cthulhu is Hard to Spell Volume 3. And it's a bunch of short stories from various creators who do these little short stories. It's really wonderful. So he'll be on tomorrow. FF112. 112, no. I do not at this time. I can look into getting it, though. I have Silver Surfer number 75. This is the Death of Nova number 2. We got a foil embossed cover on this going for $5. $5 on this. I have Amazing Spider-Man number 71. That's going to go for $5. So I've made it part of my quest now to go buy every single Amazing Spider-Man issue. I want a complete full run of Amazing Spider-Man. That's my goal in life right now. And I accidentally ended up buying the same book twice. So here we go. Amazing Spider-Man 71. I haven't read it yet. I did read the Ben Reilly Spider-Man issues 1 and 2. That was great. And then I read Venom 1. But I'm not ready to sell that yet. I'm actually going to hold on to it because there's a couple first appearances in there. So that's not why I bought the book. I bought the book because I wanted to read Venom 1. And I wasn't really didn't dig it. But I did like Ben Reilly Spider-Man a lot. Next up, we got Superman Batman number 1. This is the third printing. It's a cool cover here. This is going to go for $5. I have issue 2 that's going for $3, and I have issue 3 that's going to go for $3 as well. So I'm just going to do this whole set for $10. Normally be 11. I'll just knock an extra buck off, make it even 10. Thomas, what's up, brother? That's awesome. Very cool. See, if JD thinks someone's cool, then they absolutely are. If he thinks they suck, then they absolutely suck. It's just like we live in a world of JD's absolutes. And I'm a material girl. I got Drax number 9 here. That's going to go for $5. This is actually written by CM Punk. I actually met him one time. I was doing a signing. I was selling me some Shin. I was set up at a comic shop, and like CM Punk comes into the shop, and I like pitched him, and he like looked at my book, and he's like, "No, thank you," and walked away. It was pretty funny. No, it wasn't. It sucked. So when I saw him get his butt kicked, I was like, "Yo, that sucks. That had to hurt." No, actually, CM Punk's a really nice guy, and incredible. Had an incredible career. Has tried to do the impossible. Really awesome dude. And he's written comics. That's really cool. He teamed up with Cullen Bunn, and they did Drax the Destroyer together, which I think is really, really cool. And that's just going for $5 right now. If you guys are fans of CM Punk, pick it up. Phil, what's up, man? Russell Crowe spoiled. CM Punk spoiled around the world. Getting beaten around the world. Okay, I got Ghost Rider number 34. That guy can take a beating, though. My God. Ghost Rider 34 is going to go for $4. I got Iron Man Enter the Mandarin issues 1, 2, 3, 4. Missing 5, but I got issue 6. I'm going to do the whole set here for just $10 right now. $10 on the whole set. For 5 comics. $10 for 5 comics. That's a steal. Almost had a complete run on those two, man. It was like so close. Now I can't find issue 5 anywhere. We got Jen King in the house. What's up, Jen? How you doing? You must be very busy this week with Comics Pro and everything going on. So thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. You could be anywhere right now, and instead you're hanging out here with good old me. All right. I got Star Trek Deep Space Nine number 1, 2 copies of this from Malibu Comics. They're going to go for $2 a pop, $2 a piece on these. Star Trek Deep Space Nine, going for $2. Steal. You guys are robbing me at gunpoint. All right. Let's see. Oh, this one's really cool. I just picked this up the other day. Angela number 2. Check out that cover. Greg Capullo on the cover. I really dig this. This is an outstanding cover. This is going to go for only $3 right now. We got Angela 2 going for only $3. Really nice cover on this. If it had the barcode on the bottom, that would be like a 1 in 100th incentive, and then this book would be worth like $100. But it doesn't have that. It's just the regular cover. And this is a beautiful book. I would say this is in near mint condition too. It's only going for $3. Angela number 2. And we got our first appearance here too. Spawn number 9, that's going to go for $20. Angela 2 for Mike. Thank you very much, Mike. Mike, did you see the Star Trek? Do you want to add that too? So I know you always tell me, hey, when you get Star Trek, just grab them and throw them off to the side for me. Got Deep Space Nine number 1 up there. That was next to the Angela. Okay. Next up, I got a great set here. This is an excellent set of books. I have Nightcrawler number 1. That's going to go for $3. I have issue 2. That is $3. Issue 3 is $3. Issue 4 is $3. Issue 5 is $3. Get the whole set of Nightcrawler books for $15. How cool is this? Nightcrawler. He's the coolest character. If you got a whole set of this from 1 to 12, it's going for like $75. I got half your run here going for just $15. almost half your run. Oh, okay, that's awesome. I'm glad you got your stuff. I'm sorry, I did see that message. I just didn't respond to it, but I'm glad you got your message. Thank you for saying that, Mike. That means a lot to me. I really appreciate all of your support. You came on and shopped with me on Whatnot. That really meant a lot to me, and you're hanging out here. And Mike's got an excellent show on Whatnot. He has actually blown up, and he puts my shows to shame, in all honesty. He's got such an incredible following on Whatnot, and he does these really wonderful shows, and he'll be on the air for like 3 hours straight. And he's been shopping with me for a while now, and I'm learning so much from him, and he has been such a supporter of me. I really appreciate it. It's I don't ever feel like I can repay you guys for how much I appreciate your support. It sometimes makes me feel like I'm leaving someone behind, and I hate that feeling. All right. He's blown up. That must have hurt. Yes, I did see my experience. That brought a tear to my eye, Jen. Don't make me cry on the air. You big jerk. All right, let's just keep going here. Yeah, that was wonderful. Thank you, Jen. That was just that, it was a perfect culmination of everything that we're trying to do on the XP, and it was very heartfelt and very well executed. Thank you so much. I'm so deeply touched and moved and honored to be a part of this with you. All right, longest stream hit, 4.5 hours. Yeah. On Black Friday, I did a 4-hour long stream followed by a virtual signing, 5 hours on the air. Free Comic Book Day, I was on the air for 6 hours straight. It was very exhausting. I have done it before. There are people who have done 24-hour long streams. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. My head would explode. I can't do it. But I know some of the Pop Shop Live guys, they're crazy. They made it, but I didn't know that. So I just gave you credit for it. Well, it's everybody, right? So yes, thank you to the EXP team for making such a wonderful video that, culminates everything that we've built on the EXP. It really means so much to me, and to be a part of that. And I guess that's what I'm thanking you for, Jen, is the fact that you've included me. You truly mother hen me in this business. And so at first, I just want to let you guys know that at first I was showing so much praise to Jen that she told me, stop it. And I'm like, well, you really have done so much for me, and she really has, and she continues to, and not just for me. That's the thing that I think is so remarkable about Jen, is that she treats everybody like this in comics, and she has formed such wonderful, meaningful relationships in this business, and it's really taught me so much. It's opened me up as a person to building more opportunities and friends in this business. And it's really just developing that mindset of wanting everybody to succeed, because if everybody's successful, then it's just easier for you. And not everybody has that mindset in comics. So when I met Jen during, one of the darkest times in our world was facing with the COVID shutdown, to meet somebody with such compassion and warmth and, energy to get comics out there, even more so, really reinvigorated me and inspired me to get back up while I was sitting down and figuring out what I had to do. So yes, I will always praise Jen, and she'll get annoyed of it, but I'm going to keep doing it anyway. So there you go. Oh, come on. It didn't have 100% Jen in there. I saw myself in there too for like a couple seconds. No, it was great. It was fantastic. I loved every bit of it. And I mean that honestly. That is a sincere response right here. That's not just there's no fakery about it. All right. Marvel Masterpieces 2, number 1. That is $5. And then I got issue 2 here. That's going to go for $5 as well. That's going to go for $10 as a set for Marvel Masterpieces 2. Number 1 and number 2. Going for $10. Jen, I need to get out to Texas this year. I don't know how that's going to happen yet, but you got so much of my so much of my stuff at your warehouse that I have to sell through it so that you got room to store other more important books. So I'm gonna have to find a way to get out there. I think they were making Comic Palooza a 3-day show, and then they went back to a 2-dayer again. And I'm not sure if that's going to work for me, because typically I like to go to 3-day shows so that I have that extra time to move through the inventory. But maybe there's something we could work out, or maybe there will be another show that will be nearby. But let me know, because I have to come out there and actually do something with those books that I shipped to you that you're holding on to. I would like to. Yeah, I applied for Comic Palooza. They didn't get back to me yet. So far, I just found out that I got into WonderCon, but I don't know if I'm going to go to WonderCon. Things are like really quickly changing. There's a lot of like big things happening right now. So fingers crossed I'll be at WonderCon, like really crossed. But we'll see. My next event will be next Saturday. I have a toy show in Elmhurst. So that's just like a 1-day gig. And then I think that's it for a little bit. And then I'm going to start getting ready for convention season. We got 0 Hour number 0. That's going to go for $2. $2 right there for 0 Hour number 0. It looks like it might as well be a sketch cover. Get a sketch cover for $2. I have the Adventures of Cyclops and Phoenix number 1. That's going to go for just $2. $2 on that. And then I got the Mark Brooks variant cover of Detective Comics 982. This is a really good issue. Deacon Blackfire comes back. He was a character that's in Batman the Cult, which I actually have the full run of that. And that is like one of my favorite Batman runs. So Jim Starlin was the writer on the Cult, and Bernie Wrightson was the artist. And Bernie was actually based in Illinois. So I never got to meet him personally, but I've had so much respect for him. And Batman the Cult introduces us to Deacon Blackfire. And he is, I think it's Blackfire or Blackheart, something like that. But he's a great villain who like basically runs this underground cult, and they try and manipulate Batman. And it's absolutely crazy. So this is the arc that introduces him and, kind of plays through. And we don't see Deacon Blackfire after that. And this book came out in like the 90s. Well, a local Chicago writer, his name is Michael Morecci, he got onto Detective Comics and he did one issue. And so he decided to bring back that character, which I think is really cool. And it was really well executed. It's a really beautifully illustrated book. It's going for $3. And we got the Cult here going for $20. So you could bundle it together and get them all for $23. What a deal. It's a really, really good set. And you get like everything. And here's the cool thing. You got Chicago-based creators handling both books. So Bernie Wrightson was the artist on it. He was Chicago-based. And you got Michael Morecci doing the writing on Detective Comics 958. Plus, you got that cool Mark Brooks variant. Mark Brooks is absolutely brilliant. One of the best artists in the industry. Such beautifully rendered artwork. He is absolutely fantastic. I'm such a fan. Yeah. Next book I got here is Incredible Hulk number 367. I always liked this cover when I was a kid. It was really just like, it just like grabbed my attention. This is actually an interesting book because it's the first time that Dale Keown drew the Hulk. And this is a really solid cover. Issue 367 is going to go for $15. $15 on this. All right, and it's FOMO time. You guys ready? I'm going to bust out a FOMO book. Get ready, get ready. I have G.I. Joe number 60, direct edition, going for $5. Guess who worked on this? Todd McFarlane. How crazy is that? It all comes back to Todd. Okay, you want the detective? All right. Did you want to get Batman the Cult as well, 1 through 4 for $20? It's all the entire run right there. It's a really great run. I'm telling you guys, the artwork in this is absolutely sick. There's like this big battle that occurs in the 4th issue because Batman like goes to war with this cult, and it's just such a great issue. and it's Bernie Wrightson. You really, let me just get to that one scene, and it's got a very Dark Knight Returns type of feel to it, but like it's crazy what we see here. Like, check out these layouts. Absolutely nuts. The tires on that Batmobile are so freaking huge. It's really good stuff. This is such a great run. I would put this up there with Dark Knight Returns. I don't know why this doesn't get more, praise, because Bernie Wrightson truly was one of the greatest artists that I've ever seen. He's just fantastic. His Swamp Thing stuff was great. Let me know if you want to add that on. You are at $19, sir. Mike, you're at $8, and Adam, you're at $25. Okay, let's keep moving here. I got Heroes Return, The Invincible Iron Man #1. That's going to go for $5. And I got Heroes Return, Steve Rogers, Captain America. These are the Sunburst variants. They're going to go for $5 a piece. We're looking at $10 for both of them, or $5 per book. A real good pickup on that. Song's stuck in my head. Next up, I got War Machine #8. This is a really cool cover. That's going to go for $5. And the reason why it's $5 is because it comes with one of these, the cinematic laminate gel things that they did with the animated series that they were releasing at the time. So that's what kind of drives up the price of this book. So it's going for $5. And then we got the X-Men Annual #13. That's going to go for $5. And then, yes, I can call you Eddie. I got X-Terminators #1. That's going for $10. I have issue 2. That's going for $10. Issue 3 is $10. And issue 4 is $10. These are all very fine near mint books here, guys. Grab them all. Exterminators 1 through 4 for $40. This is such a good deal. From the pages of X Factor, you get that whole run right there. You can call me Eddie. Ooh, up, ooh, up. I shouldn't have listened to that song before we went on the air. The song's been stuck in my head all week. It's like, get out of my head, man. All right, I got Avengers Marvel Masterworks by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. This is a collection of issues 1 through 9 of the Avengers. Actually, issues 1 through 10 of the Avengers. You got the first appearance of King in here. You got the return of Captain America, all printed up into this beautiful softcover graphic novel, which is going to go for $25 today. $25 on Marvel Masterworks, The Avengers. Really nice book here. Call it as you see it, brand new. Next up, I got Wolverine #78. That's going to go for $3. I have 85, which has got a foil cover. It's going for $3. And then I got issue 93 for $3. Look at that. You guys get this really awesome foil cover for only $3. And I got to tell you guys, these Wolverine books are actually coming harder. I don't come across them as often as you'd think. I don't really see a lot of Wolverine books. I don't really pitch a lot of them because I just don't see them. You know, that Wolverine series, the first one, or the second one, the ongoing, is actually a really sought after series. Larry Hama, Mark Silvestri, they all contributed a lot of great work here, and those issues are really hard to find. So get this set for only $9 right now. I'm the only guy in Chicago who has Wolverine. Actually, I'm not. All right, Spider-Man 46 in a polybag seal. That's going to go for $3. That is the start of Beware the Rage of a Desperate Man. It's a great book. Really great issue of Spider-Man there. Feel like I'm on vacation every time I listen to that song. All right. I got Magneto number 6. That's going for $2. And then I got issue number 7. That's going to go for $2 as well. $4. This is Cullen Bunn's Magneto run. This is some really, really freaking good comic reading, guys. I'm telling you, for $4, you really can't go wrong. That's $2 comics. Fill out your run. It's a great set. Great pickup. I have another Web of Spider-Man here. Web of Spider-Man number 113, sealed in the poly bag. We got, who we got here? Each Spidey tells us with a different 4-color animation style print. Okay, I don't know which one this was, but apparently this was one of the polybag seals as well, and they have the animation cells in them. So from to promote the Spider-Man animated series, I think there was the Fantastic Four, there was a Hulk series, there was a Spider-Man series, and there was like something else like Ghost Rider or something else. I don't remember. Fantastic Four, I think. Nothing with Captain America, surprisingly. But anyway, Web Spider-Man 113 sealed in the polybag with the animated cell thing going for just $5. The other one's $3. They're both for $8. All right, we got 2 minutes left, and then we're going to go back to break. We're going to take our last break of the evening, and then we're going to come back and keep building out those racks. Eastern Shin Trade Volume 1 is off to Adam Skinner. Adam, do you want me to sign and personalize this to you, or do you just want me to sign it? Let me know. Got you signed on a Eastern Shin Warrior and Defender hardcover. Guys, this is going for $25. Call it as you see it. It features a forward by Stan Lee. It collects the first 4 issues of my series, and it has over 50 pages of bonus content in the back, including a director's cut, interviews with the creative team, and character profiles in the back. You can get the first Eastern Shin trade for $25. Okay, no problem. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. And Adam, you actually got free shipping on your order, so thank you very much. And I'm still working on rebuilding that other box we lost. I lost a box from you and on Boo. And I can't. I'm still looking to replace the stuff that I lost, but I will do it. I got you. I got you covered. All right, free shipping, and you got a $5 credit. Okay. That was Web of Spider-Man 113 and Spider-Man 46. Actually, no, hold on. These were all tied to the actual Spider-Man TV show. And so they had them all released throughout. So I think Amazing Spider-Man 394. And then there was the Spectacular Spider-Man one as well. This is really cool. So this one's going to go for $3, and this one's going to go for $5, probably because it's got Gambit and Black Cat on it, but you can get them both for $8. I'll do them both for $8. Let me know if you want to add those to your pile. Yeah, and Adam, I got to catch up with you too, man. I'm sorry. I really, truly have been just so busy. But anyway, I will be back in just a moment, guys. Norman, let me know what you want to do with those Spider-Mans, and we're going to take our last break, and then we'll be back.
Imagine being at a convention and going to an interview panel that's just for you. No bustling crowds, no hours-long lines, just you, the moderator, and your favorite comic book creators. Well, this is pretty much that. Miss Jen sits down every week with 2 comic book creators for a live stream interview about their latest work, and you can ask them whatever you want. It's Talking Shop, Mondays at 5 Eastern on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales. To be continued. 3 little words that hold the secret to the next great story. 3 words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise of adventure, a promise of excitement, a promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds. A promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey. And behind every page there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop today. Visit comicshoplocator.com today.
For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in. You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show.
We are back, guys. We got 30 minutes left to go, and I got so much stuff to show you guys. All right, so next up, we got G.I. Joe and Transformers number 6. That's going to go for $2. This right here is cover B, $2 on this. Norman, yes, both books have the cell shades in them. I'm going to open them up real quick just to make sure for you. But yes, these are both polybag sealed, and they have not been opened up. You can tell. So this one is, I can confirm, polybag sealed. I'm going to put it right back inside the boarding bag. And the other one I can confirm for sure is inside the polybag. I bagged and boarded it earlier. And like I said, I will do them both for $8 right now. Get them both for $8. It's a really nice pickup. I have Transformers, the official movie prequel, issue 1. That's going to go for $2. And then I have issue 2. That's going to go for $2 as well. So $4 on the side, $4 on the side. I got Weird World number 1. That's going to go for $2. And I got Weird World number 2. That's going for $2 as well. It's going to go for $4 for the set. $4. Call it as you see it. I got Avengers number 366. That's going to go for $5. $5 on Avengers 366. And I got Batman and Robin Adventures number 6. That's going to go for $4. $4 on this. Batman and Robin Adventures number 6. $4 on that. Spider-Mans are gone. Thank you, Norman. Norman, you are at 26. You get a spin on the wheel, man. Let's give you a better spin. You get 20% off of a key book. So if you buy a key book from here, from the rack or up top here, I will take another 20% off for you. World set for Mike. Got it. Weird World is off to Mike for $4. Nice pickup, brother. Atta boy. Nobody wants this golden embossed foil Avengers cover for only $5, $3.66, or for $5. I'd buy that for $5. I have Spider-Man number 17. Spider-Man 17 is going to go for $5 on that. No, it's for your next purchase. So next purchase, that's where it'll apply to, is the 20% off. Spider-Man 17. That's awesome. You got some weed and you got some comics, man. You're doing good, man. You're doing great, bro. All right. Yes, actually, one of my distributors is actually distributing in cannabis dispensaries, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, that's really dope. I'm seeing that a lot more now. They're saying that marijuana is now a gateway drug to comics. I love that idea. I do enjoy a good edible. The night crowd, we can get away with it. If we were doing this during the day, they'd be like, kids could hear you, but no kids are watching right now. The Batman at the end of the keys. That's Batman 92. It's an early punchline. That's going to go for just $5. Safe Harbor. This is the Cheers crowd. All right, we got True Believers, number 1, Captain Marvel. That's going to go for $2. $2 on this. That is great, man. Do you know what book is really good to read when you are high on the marijuana, man? You should read Eastern Shin, man. You should read my book. You should read my book, man. You get issues 1, 2, 3, and 4 for only $10. Not only did I write this while I was high, I made this while I was high. All right. But Eastern Shin's about a Korean admiral that battled the Japanese in the 1500s. He was outnumbered 10-1. He beat him 23 times in a row without losing. So if you do a little bit of this and you do a little bit of this, you gotta have a good time, man. And I'm gonna sign your books for you right here, right now. You get all 4 books for only $10. Call it as you see it. Call it as you see it. I got you covered. And welcome to the show, Fresh News. Oh, man. All right. Got some Star Wars stuff here. I have Star Wars Droids number 5. That's going to go for just $5. I have Star Wars The Early Adventures number 5 going for $3. And I have Star Wars River of Chaos number 3 of 4. That's going to go for $3. You can get all 3 Star Wars books for just $10. $10 on all these. If you buy them individually and add up to 11, let's do knock an extra buck off. And then I got Hulk number 235. That's going to go for $5. That's a cool cover. Really smashing Machine Man. This is really cool. And then I got issue 314. We got MODOK on the cover, all Hulk's baddies. This is going to go for $10. Okay, it's time for a FOMO set here. I have James Bond Permission to Die, volumes 1, 2, and 3. This is one of the FOMO books right here. I'm going to do this set here for $40 today, but I have each one priced individually at $15. So I'm going to knock an extra $5 off and make them 40. This is the going rate on these books. So I would highly recommend jumping on board with it. This was actually published. I'm not sure who published this. Let's find out. But this is out of print. And it was published by Eclipse Comics. All right, I'm going to start taking some books down, and then I'm going to start adding some other stuff up there. So we got Cloak and Dagger number 6, number 7, and number 8. Those are going to go for $3 a piece. We're looking at $9 on the set. I have Fantastic Four number 206, number 207, and number 208. Those are going for $5 a pop. But if you throw on Fantastic Four 209, which is the first appearance of Herbie the Robot, I'll do all four for 20. All four for 20. Brave and the Bold at the end here is going to go for just $10. $10, Evan. I don't know if you want to throw that on. That's Brave and the Bold number 138. Next up, I got Excalibur number 1. Going for $10. 2 is 5, 3 is 5, 4 is 5, and 5 is 5. So that is, how much on the set? 10, 20, $30 on the set of Excalibur 1 through 5. JD's calling the Cloak and Dagger. I would say those are very fine plus in your mint, man. They're in really good shape. Really good freaking shape. Yep. And JD, you can, you and I'll work it out. You got a vacation coming up and everything, so well-deserved, well-earned vacation for you coming up. All right, I got Lobo. There's nothing key about that book. It's just like an older book. I mean, it's probably not even, it probably came out in the late 80s, something like that. I just like the cover, and so I threw it up there. That's it. Nothing key about it. I got Lobo number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4 going for $16. $16 on this. So call it as you see it. $16. You can also apply that 20% off towards the FOMO books that I'm going to bring out in just a moment here. I have Superman 75 sealed in the poly bag. That's going to go for $25. That's one of our FOMO books. And then I have another copy that's out of the poly bag. Still has the card. That one's going to go for $15. Oh, I dropped it. 80% off. All right. Conan the Barbarian 102. That's going for $3. 103 is going to go for $3. And 112 is going to go for $3. Vampire Versus, we got issues 1 through 4 of Vampire Versus by Frank Forte, going for just $12 for the set, $12 on that. And Captain America 425, that's going to go for $5. Now it's $3. Oh, I wish I hadn't killed that fish. Oh, what a world for the world. All right. I got Nightwolf here. Nightwolf number 5. I got 3 copies of it going for just $5, signed by Rob Multeri. And I got 3 copies of Nightwolf Volume 1 going for $30 a piece. $30 a piece on these. Use it to Jimmy open a door. That's awesome. JT, that was great. Oh, man. Spider-Man 17, that's going for $5. We got Thanos on the cover here. Still got volume 2 of Dead Legends. Grab this for only $30 today. $30 on Dead Legends volume 2. Amazing Spider-Man 71 going for $5. We got Superman, Batman number 1 through 3. That's going to go for $10 for the set. I have Drax 9. That's going to go for $5. I have Iron Man Enter the Mandarin issues 1 through 6. I'm just missing 5, so we're going to do the whole set for $10. It's 5 comics for $10. I got this Doctor Strange run right here, issues 77 through 79 plus 83 right here. That's going to go for $32. I have Han Solo, the number 1, the blank variant sketch cover. That's going to go for $10. I have the regular issue 1 going for $5. I have Marvel Team Up number 85 going for $5. 86 is going for $5. 87 is going for $5. And I have 122 going for $10. So that's going to be $25 on that set. Silver Surfer number 75 is going for $5. Death of Nova number 2 in here. Magic the Gathering number 4, that's going to go for $3. And Magic the Shadow Mage number 2, it's going to go for $3. I have the Joker Showcase 94, that's going to go for $2. I have Avengers 393, that's going to go for $4. All right, so we'll put these decent Shin books up here. If anybody else wants a set, no, I got you covered. 4 comics for $10. Can't go wrong there. All right, we're getting to the final moments of our show here, and I want to make sure I show you guys all the other stuff that we have here. So we're going to build one last rack here. I have another FOMO book here, Batman 387. This is the 3rd appearance of the Black Mask. This is going to go for $20. $20 on this. I have Doctor Strange number 75. That's going to go for $10. $10 on this. I have Spider-Girl number 59. That's going to go for $30. $30 on this. It's actually signed by Tom DeFalco and Ron Friends. That's what's driving up the price on this. So we're going at $30 on this. Really beautiful book here. This is also a FOMO book. I have Uncanny X-Men number 283. This is the first full appearance of Bishop. This is going to go for $10. $10 right now on Uncanny X-Men number 283. Just $10 on that. I have Spider-Man 2099 special number 1. That's going to go for $10. Another one of our FOMO books. Spider-Man 2099 is going to be showing up soon in the Spider-Verse. And there's talks of him getting his own movie, which would be really cool. I have X-Force number 1 sealed in the poly bag. This is going to go for $10. So this is going for $10. It is the Sunspot and Gideon card is in here. This is going to go for just $10. X-Force number 1. I have Spectacular Spider-Man number 34. That's going to go for $3. Number 35 is going to go for $3. And number 36 is going to go for $3. We actually have 37 over there, which is going for $10. So I would do all of them. It would be $19. I'll do them all for $15 for all those Spectacular Spider-Mans. And Adam, if you want to use that and apply your 20%, discount, that's cool too. Iron Man 214, that's going to go for $3. 215 is going to go for
$10. This is the first appearance of Dr. Corday. And then I have issue 216. This is going to go for $3. And we have that issue, what is it? 219. That's the first Ghost. So what is that? 20, 26. I do them all for 20 for the Iron Mans, if you got all 4 of them. And then I got the Amazing Scarlet Spider #1. That's going to go for $4. Very fine on that. That's a nice book right there. And then I got Batman Blind Justice. This is a really great graphic novel. It introduces Henri Ducard. This guy's got my name. He's a dude who trained Bruce Wayne to become Batman. This is really good stuff. This is going to go for $15 today on Batman Blind Justice. $15 on this. Call it as you see it. Next up, I got Captain Marvel, Marvel Masterworks. This is done by Roy Thomas and Arnold Drake, Gene Colan, and Don Heck. This is volume 1 of the Captain Marvel Masterworks. This is going to go for $25. No worries, dude. I have 2 copies of Star Trek Deep Space Nine #1 going for $2 a piece. Let me know if you want to grab one or both. It's just $2 a piece on these. That's the only Star Trek that I have tonight. And then I got this Guardians of the Galaxy Original Sin by Bendis, McGinnis, and Shitty. I mean, that's literally how his name is spelled. So I'm shit. Yeah, I'm not pronouncing that. Come on, that's not fair. That's really not fair. Okay, there's no other way I'm going to pronounce that last name. If it's Chute or Chatois, I don't freaking know. To me, it looks shitty. Cancel me. Just cancel me right now, JD. Do it. Just do it. I'm here. I'm ready to take it. I got you on the Star Trek. I still need to be canceled, though. I'm really sorry about that. Okay. I guess JD doesn't want to cancel me. This is going to go for $20 today on Guardians of the Galaxy. And I feel really shitty right now. I'm sorry about that. Okay, and Kyle deleted it. Kyle canceled the cancel thing. That's really shitty of him. All right, sorry. Okay. Yeah, shitty walk. I shouldn't do that. This is a pure in the industry, and I shouldn't make fun of anybody's name, so I apologize. It's not very professional of me. But I just couldn't help it. All right. I have Alias Volume 2 by Bendis and Gatos. Again, it's not all right. Volume 2. This is going to go for $20. $20 on this. All right. That's it. Both these books need to be sold right now. I'm going to actually knock $10 off of both books just because of Onrie's ignorance tax. All right. So I will do $10 on each of these graphic novels to make up for my insubordination. Skeet. Skeet. Oh, come on. That's not fair. That's not fair. That is not fair. Then it should have been Skete. I wouldn't have messed it up otherwise. All right, cool. Atlas for $10. Alias for $10. Yes. I got you on Alias. And the Alias one was by Gatos, but I can't pronounce it. You know, if it's Guidos or something like that, then I'm sorry I mispronounced it. I mean, people make
people screw up my name all the time. They call me Onrie and all kinds of stuff. So I deal with it, but like I hate, and because I deal with it, I hate doing it to other people. Dak would have told him to change his last name. I'm like, he would have warned him. That would have been the... All right. Yeah, you really can't win. Or Dick Butkus. I mean, come on. Yeah, you really can't win with that. There's no winning. Thank God for the night. All right. $2 on the Star Trek. So, Mike, you're at 12, 4, 16. You're $1 away from a spin at the wheel. We still got one of those Star Treks left. Star Trek Deep Space Nine, $2 on that. Captain Marvel, True Believers, #1. That's going to go for $2. I got the Magneto issues 6 and 7. Those are going to go for $2 a piece. So we're looking at $4 on the set. I got Incredible Hulk 235. That's going to go for $5. And I got Incredible Hulk 314 going for $10. Yeah, I got you. I got you on the Deep Space Nine. Yes, you can get it. Take this shitty thing off my hands. You got a shitty walk? All right. You got your 20% discount on that book too. Here you go. It's out of here. All right. You guys are killing me. We got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. G.I. Joe #60, one of our FOMO books. Todd McFarlane worked on this. That's going for $5. X-Men Annual #13. That's going to go for $5 as well. I have G.I. Joe versus Transformers #6. It's going for $2. I have the Avengers Marvel Masterworks Volume 1. That's going to go for $25. $25 on that. Well, good. Yes, you did have to. You gotta use that credit. Use it or use it, man. All right. Star Wars Droids #5. That's going for $5. I got the Early Adventures #5. That's going for $3. And I have the River of Chaos going for $3. This is a chance to get some Dark Horse Star Wars stuff for real cheap. $10 on all 3 of these books. It's $10 for all 3 comics. I have Transformers, the movie prequel, issues 1 and 2, going for $2 a piece. So that's 4 on the set. I have 007, Permission to Die, issues 1 through 3. Get the whole run for $40. A deal on the remaining trades? Yeah, sure. Let's do it. So we got... Captain Marvel Masterworks. I have that price at $25. I'll drop it down to $15. And the Batman Blind Justice. This is priced at $15. I'll drop it down to $10. How about I do both at $25? So basically, you're paying cover price on this, and you're getting this one for free. So $25 on that. Let me know if you're interested, Thomas. Star Wars set is off to Adam Skinner. JD, do you mind if I go on and just finish up take it down the rack? Just because we got some action here. He'll be like, no, money down. All right, cool. Thanks. Cool. Awesome. Thank you very much, Thomas. Appreciate it. Let's move some of these books. Let's get out of it. Let's finish the night strong. All right. 0 Hour 0. going for $2. Got Ghost Rider 34. That's going to go for $4. I have the Sunburst covers of Invincible Iron Man #1 and Captain America #1, Steve Rogers, going for $5 and $5. That's 10 on the set. Yes, you need a spin. And Thomas needs a spin too. So Mike and Thomas get a spin. Mike, I got you on the spin. Hold on. There we go. That's a freaking spin. You got 20% off a key book. And Thomas, you get a free indie comic. I'm going to hook you up with something. Thomas gets a free indie. And Mike gets 20% off. Okay. Let's keep moving here. I have Wolverine 78 going for $3. Number 85 is going for $3, and number 93 is going for $3. We are looking at $9 on the set. I have Avengers 366. That's going to go for $5. $5 on this. I have Batman and Robin Adventures #6. That's going to go for $4. I have War Machine #8. That's going to go for $5. Comes with the animation cell. I have Hulk #367. That's going to go for $15. That's the first Dale Keown cover. Adventures of Cyclops and Phoenix #1. That's going to go for $2. I have Nightcrawler #1 through 5. That's going to go for $15. If you had the whole set of 12, it'd be worth $75. It's a really good set. Those Nightcrawler books are really great. That's a good stuff, man. Joe don't know what you're missing. All right. We got Batman the Cult #1, #2, #3, and #4. That's going for $20. All 4 books for $20. All 4 books for $20. We're almost there. I got Marvel Masterpieces 2, numbers 1 and 2. Those are going to go for $5 a piece. We're looking at $10 on the set. So the $10 gets you both books. 5 and 5. I have Exterminators #1, #2, #3, and #4. We are looking at the set for $40. $40 on this set. All right. Next up, I got Iron Man #214, #215, and #216. #215 is the first appearance of Dr. Corday. So we are going to do this set here for $16. I'll do them all for $15. If you tack on that Ghost book, I'll do them all for $20. Amazing Scarlet Spider 1, I'll do that for $4. I got Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man #34 through 36. That's going to go for $9. $9 on that. So 3, 3, and 3. X-Force #1, sealed with the poly bag. We got the Sunspot and Gideon card inside. It's going to go for $10. We got the Spider-Man 2099 special #1. That's going to go for $10. I have Uncanny X-Men 283. This is the first full appearance of Bishop. That's going to go for $10. It's actually technically the second. Spider-Girl #59. That's going to go for $30. Sorry, $30. It's signed by Tom DeFalco and Ron Frenz. And then I got Doctor Strange #75 newsstand variant. That's going for $10. $10 on this. And I have Batman #387. That's going to go for $20. This is the third appearance of Black Mask. Third Black Mask. And that is, I got Yusung Shin. So you guys, last chance, you can grab Yisun Shin right now. I have issues 1, 2, 3, and 4 going for just $10. You can get all 4 copies of Yisun Shin for $10. I also have Fallen Avenger 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's going to go for another $10. We'd be looking at $20 for 8 comics. And then I have issue 9 here going for $3. You can get all 9 single issues of Yisun Shin for $23. Call it as you see it. All right, and I have the second Yisun Shin hardcover. If anybody wants to grab one of these, it's only $25. $25 for it. All right, guys, that is the end of our show. Thank you so much for shopping with me tonight. I really, really sincerely appreciate it. You guys are the best. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you.